The Paleolithic era spans from 2.6 million years ago to 10,000 years ago and is divided into three categories according to the tool-making abilities of the existing species: the lower, the middle and the upper. The various species throughout this time survived on wild food that they hunted and gathered. The foods varied according to geographical location and the seasons. Overall, the diet consisted of nuts, seeds, roots, fruit, termites, bone marrow, and from about 1.8 million years ago, lean meat. There is some debate about when these foods were first cooked, and if the first meat eaters were hunters or scavengers.
The Mesolithic period in England is around 20 to 6,000 years ago. The people of the Mesolithic era lived mainly with extended family in somewhat small groups. They used tools made of flint, bone, wood and antler, and ate mostly deer, pig, elk, fox, fish, birds and their eggs. This took up the higher percentage of their diet, whereas the lower percentage contained nuts, seeds, plants and beans. The four main sites in England are Starcar, Horwick House, Thatcham and Evelyn's Hole, Starcar being the oldest Mesolithic site in England. As well as using tools for hunting, archaeology shows ring barking for farming. They did this to encourage hazelbush growing, whereby the hazelnuts would grow.
The Neolithic period followed the Mesolithic period, beginning in England about 6,000 years ago. It was about this time that farming and cooking became prolific. The knowledge that cooking destroyed enough of the toxins in grains, beans and tubers to make them edible meant that Neolithic man was able to vastly increase his calorie intake. These foods could be farmed and then stored for winter. Early farmers used girdling or ring barking to make clearings for crops. They targeted elm trees in particular, as these grow in the most fertile soils. Dogs, aurochs, goats, sheep and pigs were domesticated and farmed for their meat. Aurochs and goats were also milked, introducing dairy into the Neolithic diet.